Good morning, everybody. It is time to edit. It is 9:07. We have a lovely morning of snow and freezing rain. After yesterday's trip, we got kind of lucky because this weather sucks. Guess there won't be a whole lot of outdoor activities today. Well, probably for the next hour or more, I'm going to be editing. So, good morning, and let's get this day going. Well, I'm having a grand old time here this morning because of using the gimbal. I have to convert all these files over to MOVs because DJI can't get their shit together. You know, it's really weird because the drone, when I fired it up the first time, it actually gave me the option of recording with MOV or MP4. They don't do quite the same amount of options with the gimbal. You would think they would, considering it's the phone using it directly. And it kind of brings me to another point, is why does the Mavic in MP4 work just fine audio-wise? Makes no damn sense, does it? It's weird. Like, I've tried the trick of throwing it in iMovie right on the iPhone and then exporting it back out and sending it over. It still doesn't work. It still cuts all the audio out when you go to play it. Yeah. I don't know. All I do know is I've actually set the desk all the way down to the ground and I'm sitting to do this because I needed bigger, because on here it just I was driving my eyes nuts already, and I'm like, I got a long way to go. And besides, seeing the falls on the big screen will be kind of nice. Hey, that's not for destruction. That's a play toy. You're not supposed to rip his ears off. You're not supposed to rip his ears off. Run away from me. What do you want, Pipsqueak? Huh? Alrighty, vlog is exporting now. I really hope everybody enjoys it. I actually thought about putting music behind it, and then I was like, you know what? This makes it more feel like you're there if I don't. So I kind of try to cut it, and in a way that, you know, the ambient sound and stuff was there, and of course included the dogs running around a little bit, because, you know, it was a big adventure for the whole family. But, you know, the funny thing is, I noticed, I'm not in the vlog, except for the clip, like, after we've been at the falls, because I had the gimbal on and stuff. So, you don't get to see my face all day long. That might be a pleasurable thing, right? But yeah, like I said, I hope everybody enjoys it. We had a good time till the rain hit, and we were all pretty whipped. What our plan was to actually go over to the thrift store, get a little snack at McDonald's, go back over, but the rain just got too heavy and it wasn't going to work out. So maybe another time. I want to make a trip up there by myself where I don't have any dogs to worry about, and I can do everything, you know, in a little more controlled environment. I don't think it'll be this week, but you never know what I might do. So, alright. Now it's 3/4 exported, so once this thing's out, get this thing starting to upload. The reason I had 6.5 hours of footage was because my dumbass had the GoPro on regular video on the way home instead of on time-lapse. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Because I could have swore when I fired it up, because I recorded it on here in regular. That's why. Yeah, that's a lot of footage. I mean, you got a mix of, and I don't think I'll ever use the DJI app again. The clarity could have been a lot better had I just used the stock Apple camera. I don't have the zoom controls, which I was using, so. And honestly, I want to set that up and see if it's actually set up on 4K, because it might have been in 720, which will really piss me off. Even though when I checked it before we left, it was 4K 30. But yeah, so you have the DJI mobile app, then you have the iPhone app, you have... What are you barking about, dude? The Sony and the GoPro, all mixed in there. Okay, so it is in 4K 30 on the gimbal here. The one thing that kept screwing me up, and I don't know why this is, let me highlight myself here. When I went to control it, right would go right, left would go left. Now, for some reason, That had me screwed up the whole time. So I've just done reverse controls. So now when I pull down, well, it's not going to because I have me highlighted, but if I pull down, it's going to go that way. If I push up, it's going to go that way. If I go to the left, see, that's the correct way. I don't understand how that's reverse. Well, I guess technically right now, that camera would be reversed. But it was screwing me up yesterday. I kept going the wrong direction. So I made some changes, and hopefully in the future. But I mean, this guy here, this is, oops, hey, I'm over here, dude. But this guy here worked unbelievably well, I think, considering, you know, how much we were walking around, how many times I let go of the thing yesterday to grab a hold of Priya and stuff. That is all the GoPro attachments it took. And I had to drop the mount on the bag down because I actually had the mount up here for the GoPro. And the main key component is this guy right here. That swivel clip allowed it to be over a little bit so I could kind of maneuver it around. I recommend only having these. And there it goes, losing me again. Okay, so what I'm talking about is, I mean, there's very few menus here. You have, you know, you have your selection of what frame rate you want, and you can go to 60 frames because the iPhone can do that. I'm not sure what this guy is. Glamour effects not supported 4K. That's great. Okay, so I'm in auto mode. You can go to manual, and you can do some little goofy things with it. I just ran in auto. And your selections, I mean, you got your auto, white balance, your grid off. One press active track triggered, and oh, see, now that's the one thing that was on when I got the damn thing. I don't know how I got turned off. Follow to shoot only. It does gesture controls. That was all part of the drone things that they did. And right here's what I'm talking about, the reverse pan and the reverse tilt control. I mean, right now I think it's right because I'm on the front camera. Zoom speed, middle's decent. Otherwise, you go too fast and you get that blurring effect I was talking about in other videos. Sport mode wouldn't have been a bad thing to have enabled, considering we were walking around as much as we were. See, now this one I'm not real sure about. I need to research more about follow, tilt lock, FPV, and spin shot. I got to work on learning more about that stuff. And you can calibrate your gimbal, horizon gimbal adjustment, and switching. You can either get a quick menu or switch between your, and it only will switch between photo and video. It will not go to all the other modes on the side here. It won't, you know, it won't switch to pano. It won't switch to slow motion or time lapse or any of that stuff, or hyperlapse. Alright, so an attempt to, nope, still sliding. Just, I don't know what to do about this twisty bit. I got a flex somewhere that I need to get rid of. I don't know where it's at. There's so much here now. There's just so many pieces of the GoPro attachment now to get it down far enough so that it's not like in my face. But it did seem to work pretty good yesterday. It's just a matter of I want to be able to let go and, you know, have my hands. That would be... So... What are you doing? Are you playing with your tail? Huh? You trying to get your tail? I know, baby. We're all a little stir crazy today with the rain. Yeah. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, it's been kind of one of those days. I don't know what the rain's doing right now, actually. It looks like it might have stopped a little bit. Do you mind I'm talking? You are such an obnoxious little girl. Pretty obnoxious? Hey. Anyway, trying to get things cleaned up, deciding what to donate again, because I need to cut down. I'm considering, yes, I'm considering donating. Think we can get you Alf as a plush toy? Plush toy that barks with teeth. Oh my goodness gracious. In my face. In my face you are. In my face you are. Urgh. You want chips. You can't have chips. You ate too much junk food yesterday. You ate too much junk food yesterday. Well, the rain did stop finally. Woohoo, that's a little slick. Finally getting these guys out. I didn't realize it was right earlier when I said I thought it stopped raining. And once again, I'm back to trying to clean stuff out again. And get rid of everything I don't use. Some expensive toys too, might I add. The lens kit that I bought from Holo Clip. I don't see a point in keeping it, really. Well, maybe the 2X lens and the quick connect. I don't know. But all the other stuff, it just doesn't seem like it's stuff I need to hold on to because I never use it. Come on, Puddin'. Let's go to the playground. Come on. Let's go to the crappy, muddy playground. It is just 38 degrees outside, but it's very damp from this morning's little rain. Not very pretty out, that's for sure. Very cloudy. Very cloudy. Yeah, shake, shake, shake. Shake your noggin. Oh, poor girl's been cooped up all day, so definitely needs to, oh, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. Get over here. It's like a swamp over there. It's a swamp over here. We don't want you in that. You were dirty enough yesterday. Still kind of favoring that paw. It's the right rear one. Yeah. Oh. Tough job, but somebody has to keep an eye on this basset hound and her wild little nose. She is smelling dinner, stuffed green peppers, salad, pasta. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Bobby. I know. Gotta be getting close. Oh no. Yes, I know, Bobby girl. I know. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. See you in the morning. Got a trip out to my uncle's in the Poconos again to finish the last bit of cleanup on my dad's stuff. And, yeah, so, good night.